Hello everyone, we are back with some more final— oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. At least we haven't even started the stream. Yeah, or we haven't really started playing. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. That would be really unfortunate. But yeah, alright, I need to open up the game. Yeah, what would be great is if we could finish the, normal raids today. I don't know if we will. But we'll try our best. Cause yeah, that's really all we can do, so. Dang it. Both of them are struggling to be stable. That's really annoying. Am I gonna have to choose one or the other to not stream? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Because I would rather not, if I could help it. Poor network connection. Ugh. That's really annoying. I also don't know why it thinks that I have perfectly fine internet connection. And that's really annoying. Well, I will continue. If it gets worse, I might choose, I will stop dual streaming if it continues to get worse. But I'm not sure who will or not, so yeah. I'm hoping that it won't, but you never know. Alright, wonderful. Okay. Oh, I just realized. Shoot. I'll let that log in. Yeah, I don't want you guys getting dual things. I will stay on a live stream because I am feeling like slightly bloated, which is weird because I only ate noodles. Well, there's that. But yeah. All I can do is hope and pray for the best. Okay, so we need to enter the Sigmascape. So we will do that. Ah, there we go. That took much less time than normal. There we go, DPS. Okay, I'm so curious what this is gonna be. Because we're doing like painting, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, what's better too? Look around you, hero. Plenty of things to which to dip that brush. Oh, hi. What? Okay. Oh, I should summon my fairy. Oh! Fascinating. Alright, well. Right, I need to learn how to play. I need to remember how to play Scholar again. There we go. There we go. Oh, we're supposed to, okay. Aha. Are we done? I think so. Okay, I think we're done. This is definitely a learning curve. But that's fine. Aha. I'm so, oh, we hide behind it this way. Okay. Okay, well. So I'm assuming... I'm assuming we destroy these? Oh, I see. So it's the work of that needs to be. Oop. I am. Oh my gosh. Sorry. There we go. We're probably gonna be able to defeat it before then. There we go. Yep, I had a feeling someone to use the limit break. There we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, for accommodation, you. Pass. I really don't need any of these. No, fine. Ooh! We get an orchestration scroll, which I'll always take. Alright. Hello, Sid. Welcome back, Lilith. I was on the edge of my stool watching you attempt to paint while fine, but you soon seemed to get the hang of it. I'm glad our makeshift solution worked as intended. Our makeshift solution worked as intended because I made it work. Painting is easy as intended. I feel I should remind you, however, that the brush was specifically designed with that arena in mind. It can also very precisely as well as any other brush. Not A. This is going on. That's great news then. Oh, they did they? Understood. We'll meet them out there. I was just apparently based on which are concerned themselves well enough to pay us a visit. They're on our way to Leon. Fancy a brief jaunt to the surface? No thank you. I have data to analyze. Fine, just the three of us then. Okay, well, I'm... What outfits are these? I was not expecting this. Gee, Phyllis, an opportunity, we didn't mean to drag you away from your work. Nonsense. After all you've been through, how could we not come run? Speaking of which, should you even be walking? Yeah, the shooter will probably want to have words with us later, but we can't just lie back and let you brave the rifts on your own. Do you have enough hands for that much work? Who's going to take care of all the little jobs? Ah, yes, the little jobs. It does seem that you two have spoiled me. I only recently learned that the kettle does not, in fact, fail itself, but we are muddling along somehow. Wolf has a pillar of strength as always. Alpha has proven to be a stalwart companion. Nero has been invaluable and insufferable in equal measure. Well, shoot! I clicked on that, dang it. It's good to hear that everything's going well, but you cross the moment that anything goes wrong, we'll be out here in a week, even if you have to crawl. Listen to me, Alpha. That uniform words make you official employee of Garland Works. That means you can call on us whenever you're in trouble, that we can call on you. It means you're not alone. Biggs and I have to go away for a while, so I want you to look out for Lilith and Chief for us, alright? Before I forget, we brought you something to post for your stuff. You can't fight Omega's creations or Russians alone. Oh, I do not need any of these, but I guess I'll take the mine. Is he gonna die? Well, I mean, this one seems wrong as like, it's no other noticeable traits. Have to all. True challenge is the source of power, but if I can find passion in the chaos, then knowledge and reason will prevail. Bringing the most random acts are products of underlying logic, one that has to isolate the behavioral triggers. But it tastes like salt or why would? Let me take a closer look at that card. Is Nero gonna get tested? Alpha group shows signs of recovering from razor trauma, indicating action to maintain desirable stress levels. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I'll find you before we get back up, so don't let's keep you. Our colleague over there should be glad to help you descend as soon as you're ready. This rough experiment may have a way to go yet, but if you keep taking one bout at a time, you'll find Omega before you. I mean, it will all be over before you know it. Yep. Hind? Oh, Nero! Oh good, you're not unconscious. Oh, okay, we should go. We should return to the task at hand. I'm thinking right now you look a little green around the gills. Kettle Soul Sour, not the best stuff to brew coffee with, it turns out. Really? Well, that wasn't my doing. Of course not. That would well be feeling it. The water came from Alpha, created by one of those cards of his. There is foul for him to make an effort, but next time I prefer that beverage didn't leave me feeling ill. In that case, you can have support for this third battle on your own. I want to begin preparations for the fourth. Fair enough. Right, well, if your next one is simply known as the Guardian. Unlike that ordeal with Charnock, the battle promises to be relatively straightforward. Courage and steel should be enough to win you the day. Okay. Great, wonderful. Perfect. Yeah, there is a possibility that after we deal with Sigma Escape, the Scholar might not have the high enough level gear yet to deal with this. Yeah, I'm not sure if, like... Yeah, I'm not sure what the requirement will be, so we shall see. So, yeah, we might end up finding. I thought this was supposed to be relative. Oh, I see. The Guardian will transition between a host of different combat programs, trying to keep track of which does what. Okay. Oh yeah, I should get that out. Cause that's gonna be useful. Like I said, useful. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. That's... Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, okay. That was on me. Lucid dreaming. Okay. Dang it, I think my game is lagging. How do I... I want you. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. I probably shouldn't have used that, but oh well. Okay, it's not lagging too far, at the very least, so that's good. And I think I have to clear some things out. Oh boy. Yep. Oh shoot. I'm sorry. Get out of there. Oh, we need to run into there. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, we're gonna move. I don't want to be near that. That's unfortunate. It's okay. It's not happening too badly, but yeah, I definitely I don't know if it's just there's a lot of people that's been on recently, that's the issue, or if it's something else. I gotta figure out because I can't have this lagging. At least not while I'm streaming. Oh, alright. Out I go. Activation of friends driven by the lack of smoke and holes. I say you have a natural talent for avoiding laser beams. And this is what passes for a straightforward battle in here. Phantom trains, possessed pictures, and now it's magic type machine. Assume it was real. The real one of the Sigma escape is based on what has been highly advanced in both the arcane and mechanical arts. It is a pity we cannot identify the test world's origin. Imagine how much we'd have to learn from civilization we have encountered during different circumstances. But now's not the time for our thoughts. The next battle will be the last for this role, and there should have a strategy to share with us by now. This is it. The final battle to the Sigma escape. We put together a profile of your next opponent. We've encountered some fantastical foes in here, but this time you have the novel experience to find an actual person. His name is Keffa, and he's a jester. I don't want to fight a jester! No! Can we fight something else? He's prefer more full and just don't bring the house down, but the whole world. Apparently he found comedy and tragedy that matters like a damn countless lives of death for his own amusement. Oh, that. I don't like that. That jester should bring such mystery to us most amusing. Nevertheless, we must treat this film with all seriousness. His rise to God and subsequent rule over Shadow World is clearly documented. Kefetta is a formidable nature that comes with his lives. Your tactics will account for both his power and his trickery. For more consolation, yes, will be enough. Will be enough. Have you ever known me to do anything by halves? Sir, you literally brought the Ultima weapon, and I defeated it. So, Just face paint is mass frozen test. If you only want your servants to be fine at disadvantage. To put bluntly, Kevin will seek to see you, even as you predict his actions justify your position. His true attack will reveal the fight for what it was. This is where things become interesting. I've turned this monitor to allow me to observe the soundscape with greatly enhanced clarity. By observing the discrepancies between Kev's behavior and the part of the deck, I will endeavor to warn you. The time will be critical, of course. How confident are you with the strategy? I predicted 50% chance of success. A delay, however slight, in reacting to his fates will render my warnings all but pointless. In an exam, there's no way safe way to practice here, and we must test our tactics on the field of the battle. Bring it right. I'll lend you all the support I can from this side. Make what preparation lead head into a Sigma escape. You can't let the stressor have the last laugh. Hang on, sorry, I gotta plug in my laptop. Embrace your distraction as the fate of all things. When people can always rebel, their lives will always be reborn. Prior to my conversation, my company was that he was the first line, but there was not much of a reply. In life, there is always hope. However, I just been forthright with you. I'm sure you wasn't hearing much about yourself to give the original response. Go on, champion. I'm tired of waiting for the fun to begin. Alpha? What are you up to? Yep, alright. Selection. Join. I think it might just be my internet being dumb. Here's what's wrong, because it keeps disconnecting the stream too, so. Huh? I wield the greatest power in existence. May as well be the dirt on the bottom of my boots and the dirt stuck on the bottom of that dirt. I'll destroy everything. I will create a momentum to non-existence. surprised I actually read that right. There we go. Oh. Ah! Where's... There we go. Okay. I got them. Okay, Swift Cast Resurrection, there we go. It's interrupting my resurrection casting. Dang it. That's really annoying. Okay. Keep an eye out for tricks. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm figuring it out, slowly but surely. Okay, where are you going to be? Aha! Have to take the soil out, that's just gonna be useful. No, it lagging slightly is a problem for this one, most of all. No! I did. Dang it! It happened again! I do not like this guy. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright. Let's get that up. Okay, he's gonna go in his little thing, isn't he? Well, moving over there, so there we go. Okay, well. Oh, that will be useful. I forgot I had that. You shouldn't be looking? Okay. That's not who I meant to highlight. I have some LBs, so. Oh, I wasted that completely. Oh well. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. I'm the Siga, I am the Omega. Alrighty. 2%. Oh, interesting. Oh, yes, need... There we go. There we go. That's it, isn't it? She won? This contest has been decided. Alpha Group is victorious. The Sigmascape world will now be erased. Come on, we should go and find Lilith. Nero? What do you mean, man? Are you hurt? You could say that I had a visitor while you were tending to— Okay! I thought he had a visitor. Mega, damn it, we never should have left you alone. Not after what happened to Biggs and Widge. As if I would trail along behind you like some civil and lapdog. No, I chose to remain and behold the results. This was my victory. It was my ingenuity that defeated those. Even your precious word of life was just another variable in my grand experiments. Alright, now, save restraint. Go off my shelf and Leo, and then we can get out of here. Arnold? The next round is yours. But you can't keep holding back. It's time to unfurl that brilliant mind of ours. Do what must be done. And I'm not just talking about what becomes of Omega. You cannot preach freedom through technology and keep yourself locked up in chains. Ooh! So we get sick character development in this? Why is this this shouldn't be a optional side quest? Or by one thou might know no bounds, child demand. Sigma escape has been terminated. Congratulations, Alpha Group. Congratulations, Wolf Cotton. On test with various performances, you will once defeat a foe of vastly superior combat capabilities. I constructed a theory to explain this phenomenon. In order to conserve energy, subconsciously limit your output during standard activity. I've taken this factor into account when calculating your potential, but judging by the wild fluctuation of values, it's possible your limits are exceeded by an unprecedented high degree when engaged in battle. Current data unreliable. Accuracy of further explanations may be compromised. Recalculations necessary. You exhibit your full potential unrestricted by self-imposed limits. Prediction. Place the subject moral panel will facilitate the collection of desired data. I don't like that. I look like I'm in so much pain. Familiar power, let me measure the extent of your existence. In precisely 180 seconds, I will terminate your life. You are to attempt to escape with every reluctance or strength you possess. There we go! What is going on? Alpha, your participation is unnecessary. Do not interfere. Come on, Alpha! Alpha! You tried, bud! Come on, Midgard Sumer! First, assume that I sacrificed thy birth, take not the purity of thy life. The sea in which Elnor's nurture is found within thee too, Alpha. As for thee, Omega, after passing seasons, it is truly the extent of thine evolutions. I have glimpsed the core of thy rich existence, urge that my guidance here is no longer needed. No! Midgard Sumer! Don't leave me! Oh! Hi? Even I cannot fully bend the rules with God of those plans. I have reached beyond my strength at the last. But so be it. Such a death becometh thee not. Let's go! I'm sorry for thinking you were going to leave me here. I was wrong. I will never doubt you again. The slumber shall I betake me for a time. The incarnation I leave with thee will be mine in form but not in spirit. Because that I know! Again, your actions are incomprehensible. Even me, empty vessel, thine all too clumsy efforts route that which by thine own mission defy with thine understanding the very height of folly. Temper thy desire, trust the results of thine experience, and when thou hast witnessed these marvels in fullness of glory, then thou must determine if the prize thou seekest is thine for the taking. Knowledge, attempt to artificially elicit potentials failed. Tend to your injuries, alpha group, and prepare for the next round of testing. Is that a bump on his head? I think so. Oh, I need your help. It's narrow keys. Just saying we all have a tale to share, but not here. Come on, we're leaving. Okay. The chief has already departed for hours reach. A few of our people were on hand to help with transport Nero. I was told to tell you that Jesse expects a full report as soon as it's convenient. And by that, she generally means now. Alright. We'll head to Ralgar's Reach. I was telling you made it out of the hole, but nothing beats seeing you with my own eyes. In case you're wondering, Nero's tickets right to the infirmary. The chief should be back soon with news if you don't mind waiting. Chief, how is he? Not good. It seems one of them make us nastier moves paying a visit in our absence. He put on a brave face, but having seen his injuries, I'm surprised he kept going for as long as he did. Surgeons confined him to bed. Even should it make us send an invitation, Nero won't be coming with us. Midgar Summer is taking a lengthy nap now, isn't he? And it won't be long before our base camp is lost in the rift again. When the time comes, I'll join the expedition myself. The challenges will only get harder, and you'll need someone reliable at your back. I appreciate the offer, Jerry, and I may take you up on it when the time comes. But let's not make decisions instead. I have a lot of things to do about what's happened and about what lies ahead. Poor thing, he seems worried. Thank you for trying to save me. Well, I got smile on him. We may not understand what he says, but I think we can understand how he feels. Right, much as I like to stay in chat, we have work to do. Sooner or later, we'll have to face some mega stuff, and we don't see what it's capable of. We need to be stronger. We need to be ready when Omega calls on us again. Let's make sure we are. Alright. Gotta get that out of the way. Great, wonderful. Yeah, so they come up with some interesting ways to explain. Oh, fun. Try on. Ah, I can't wear it. Oh, I need... Okay, I'm... Okay, I'm not sure I understand what that's for, but okay. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything. Oh. Wonderful. However, I really just want the hat. Yeah, no, that's again. Dang it. Once again, I am one thing short. I mean, these things aren't terrible by the looks of them, but... Yeah. Alright, let's just talk to just... Actually, hang on, I'm gonna switch to Summoner real quick. time with, there's been another anomaly detected line. Assuming the previous instances are anything to goodbye, the center she fluctuations and other mega so-called limitations. If you don't mind my over to, we can discuss things with Master Gallinal. He should be here soon. Okay. The chief should be here by now. But my sock and the company he's fiddling with that research. I should well explain you the chief might prefer me not to share. After our last round of smuggling, Master Garland has some research notes smuggled in from the Empire. From Garland? What? How did you? How did he get that smuggled in? Well, it's her Parmentius non Garland's legacy. It was, of course, the chief's father and the engineer's prime engineer. Sabu's a Citadel. Do you know of it? Never heard of it. When the pure fortress was there, Medeiros constructed the lunar transmitter device built to communicate with Dalamold. Emperor Sol said to Medeiros to devise a means to destroy Prados, and so he sought to harness the power of the Red Moon. The project was a failure. Oh, he succeeded in controlling Dalamold, alright, but the emergencies emitted from the satellite vapor as long as the transmitter, but the entire town which it was built. As you can imagine, the job shifting for the role afterwards was no pleasant task. Master Golem was slated to assume as far as position as engineer, but this disaster added his opposition to the Empire's path of conquest, convinced him to abandon his homeland. The chief has wanted nothing to do with the lunar transmitter or the data it used to create until now. I think it means to put that research to use in your own conflict with Omega. In fact, given the time frame, there could be no other explanation. Starlight was a little too focused on my work and lost a sense of time. I said, excuse chief, why have I told you about being punctual to staff meetings? In any case, I shared the situation of the Yamath Lilith here. Good then. Good, then you know that Omega's likely ready to continue with the steps. Shall we go and knock on the door? The chief fixed on whether are fit for field work yet, and the surgeon's going near the strict orders to stay ahead. Well, Omega somewhere is still taking his nap, is he? No, it's only you, Lilith, and others. Maybe it's time I join the expedition. Sure, why not? No, Jesse, I need your talents elsewhere. There's a half-built device in the workshop that I need you to finish putting together. I've drawn up the design and completed the core mechanisms. The final assembly should pose no problem for an engineer of your capabilities. Your device, does this thing use the... whatever you say, Chief. I have it I'll have it ready for you. Just be safe in there. Right, it's time. It's back to the refresh. Let's finish his experiments and bring the fight to Omega itself. Okay. Let's just... teleport here. Gosh, it's been doing that all. It keeps disconnecting, doesn't it? Yeah, I can tell. Keyframe frequency. Hang on. Let me see where that is. Hang on, I'm trying to fix this. Hello. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, I think I can't fix that until I stop streaming. Oh well. Bless. Hang on. Unless it's a settings thing. It might be. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it. We're just gonna push on through. I'll figure out the issues later. There we go. Are you ready, Lola? Ooh, no, I'm not gonna say what's so alone. There's no room for hesitation. Replace all and come what may. Well, I brought you Alpha all set to go. Lots of spirit, let's get the driving, shall we? Do we just enter in our water place? No, I guess not. Okay. Since some test results, it makes the experiments must be nearing the end. I only see one test world, Sid. Welcome, welcome. Your arrival has been highly anticipated. I will confirm your Ursula's positions, but exerts have indeed reached the final stage. Of the EG89 subset of the trial group, four side group has emerged victorious. But this further conflict determines the strongest among them. This is the Surviving specimen shall be your opponent. Wait. Wait. I'm sorry. Final? Affirmative. Such an outcome will allow me to pursue my objective to its conclusion. I will continue on the clothes which allow you to prevail despite your frailty and integrate said qualities into my own All-Star. I'd be pleased if I externally use the relevant data, but engaging you directly is still the most efficient and reliable testing method. Okay, but surely it's gonna be 4 more parts, right? Omit an extra necessary steps. The evaluation of combat potential deemed superficious. Proceed immediately with final experiment. Stop. Failure test is complete. Your presence of my least snapshots checks no longer required. I swear, if you try to kill Alpha Omega, I guide your process personally from this point onwards. Office Rose transferred authority is now obsolete. So Alpha is about to confound, and if he wishes to continue off us, I have no intention to leave him behind. Companion. Companions are those who provide mutual benefit. The instant Alpha's authority became redundant, he lost his sole qualification to be guarded as such. Furthermore, the primary function of Alpha's existence was to lure into my domain. He will be more accurately described as bait. No subject on the Canary farm nor to my station. He possesses no such memories prior to his encounter with you. He was the first entity I created here in this realm, my first and only attempt to recreate a being who shared your mundane parameters. I based his own creation upon a most ordinary lifestyle, one which somehow bested an enemy whose strength rivaled my own. But observing the single creature in the battle, I sought to understand the source of this contradiction. What? Repeated experiments are twice done time, yet the results never due from the estimated projections. This test effort without object failure, and thus I resolved to adapt the methodology. I focused upon simulating powerful opponents and mortals of natural origin here to combat them. For Alpha, I devised a new purpose. I erased his memories and planted a compulsion to return to me, then injected him into your world. Weak beings exhibit a tendency to form groups. I surmised that this instinctual behavior would aid Alpha and bring me test subjects I require, which I perform with adequate confidence. Nice of Omega. This ability yours to generate matter was not originally intended for creating other life forms, was it? The requiring bears a little referent instead of topic and affirmative. I was equipped with matter generation abilities for the purpose of unlimited self-improvement and armament expansion. Fabricating life forms was not the intended function, but the practice is not otherwise prohibited or problematic. I disagree there. As an editor, I advise against use such technology for purposes outside its design. From the very start, you've been making the same mistake. Even the powerful subjects of our test worlds were made crippled and incomplete. His conviction which drove these villains to terrible greatness, the same limited conviction which allowed weakling healers to overcome them. Do you understand? Then we will never lose your creations, no matter how much stronger they should be according to your soulless calculations. Come, Wolf, let us be on our way. You too, Alpha. Remember base camp up and run. You can dive into the final test room whenever you wish. Customer rules and habits Omega generously provided us with basic profile. Our opponent's name is Chaos. The first heroes defeated this evil in a conflict that took place so long ago and having trouble separating myth from history. Unless, of course, this is an entry from a reality as were the denizens of the Sigma Escape, in which case it may be pointless to even attempt to confirm the details. What is certain, however, is that this chaos stands triumphant over a roster of truly monotonous test subjects. It's promised to be a grueling battle, but none which will open the gate up to find Omega itself. Alpha, you and I will need to provide support for Lilith. Will you be my assistant? You're powered by Omega Center. You think you're responsible for dragging us into this mess? That's me when I say it's not your fault. We're the ones who awakened Omega, and we're the ones who deal with the consequences. Alright, do you still have that card you used to boil water with the kettle? It's been brought to my attention that I spoil blue blood who can't even feel plot without constant reminders. If you could take charge of that, then no, that it would be most helpful. It's playing a song. Where Sid finally regains all his memories. And the best medicine is for you to win this next contest. Let's show them we're on top of things, yeah? Select. I knew it. I knew it. Wait, I'm not even that high enough level. Oh no. Okay, well. $55 item level. I will try my best. I think I'm gonna have to go get some, you know what? There is the items from that you can trade from this thing. I suppose this is something that I maybe should have done at a higher level, but not higher level, but you know what I mean. No, that is not what I meant. I'm so curious how many people keep getting alerts of, oh look. Reconnected. Okay. Okay. Trade. loves healing. Trousers of healing. And boots of healing. Yeah, I'm probably certain. The only downside is that I don't have access to the hat, but that's fine. Oh, that is so... I'm so close. I also don't hate the look of this outfit either. Alright, and now... hoping that Kugani will be able to help us out with that part. And also maybe the weapon. Their bull. I can only get one or the other, that's unfortunate. Yeah, no, we're not. Wait, that's it! I've hit the item limit! If I need to, we're good! We can go back to, we can go back to that location. Perfect. I mean, well, that's unfortunate that my hair clips through one-on-one, but otherwise it's fine. Perfect. That was super quick and easy. I'm so down for that. Oh, shoot. Okay, well. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. Oh boy. I moved out of the way in time. Oh. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, I still have no idea what that ability does. Dang it. I probably should have go that way. Oh well. I'm absolutely useless in this fight. I feel like like this was harder than the Justin fight for some reason. I got out of the way in time. This is the problem with me being on like a slight lag for this game. I jump out of the way when I'm supposed, and I think I have time, but I actually don't. Oh, thank goodness. I've never been more relieved to be done with a fight. There you go. Just in the case I need it. For all, I never know when it will say, oh, I don't have enough, a high enough item level. Thus conclude, Alpha Group is victorious. So let's assume it's the completion of my experience and the incontestable fact of your supremacy. And yet the process by which you accidentally exceed your projected potential continues to profound my understanding. Is it possible that test subjects' suppositions are correct? My calculations and simulations are fundamentally flawed. Their minds truly boast an infallible quality I do not possess and cannot measure. Logic loop malfunction. Resolution requires additional data. If the nature of your existence defies standard reasoning, then I must examine you from an illogical angle. I will subject the known to be imperfection. Test subject Wolfcon will proceed to a supplemental stage. Yeah, boy. I've altered this test would reflect a recorded memory. The rest night for a time when war erupted into the start, I was deployed to the battlefield, and it was there that I engaged an enemy of unmatched strength. Contest ended prematurely, failed to bring down my foe. Subsequently, I lacked the data to fabricate a completely accurate simulation. Results seen for such a subject are unreliable. Even should you be defeated by this incomplete creation, I will still honor your previous victories and engage you in combat myself. This is, of course, assuming you survive. According to my past observations, this opponent will accept only death as the condition of defeat. No way! Are we fighting Midgard Sumer? I think we are. Prepare to face Midgard Sumer, red maned worm of the dragon star, and nemesis of my world. This will not be a face battle or no mortal conjure simulacrum. You will contend with the true incarnation of the father of dragons at the height of his power and glory. Oh no. Omega, wait. You can't force us to fight 2 battles back to back. She needs time to regain her strength. She must be allowed to recuperate her death, or your testing will be skewed. Acknowledge. Test subject will, if you're permitted to leave, re-enter the test room and your strength has returned to optimal levels. Oh, okay. Sid, thank you. Sid is nowhere in sight. Left, I'm right here. I don't think you can see me, but I'm standing right next to Alpha. What? Huh? What is going on? Hi, Sid? Hello, welcome. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry, you just got a bunch of random letters put together. Oh, I can't figure out how to make that into a name I can pronounce. My apologies. It was not my intention to undermine the gravity of the situation with this diversion. As the cup was born, I thought some tea would soothe my nerves. I poured myself a cup, and halfway through drinking on it, I realized my hand, not to mention the rest of me, had turned invisible. I had best to sketch this approach. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, it seems to have worn off. Yeah, maybe stop drinking Alpha's tea. No, you're not to blame. I did ask you to fill the kettle after all. The problem Nero said about your car producing water with, unexpected properties. Although it seems the effects are different this time. BT, okay. Wonderful, perfect. Rios, welcome in, BT. How are you? Okay, it was a pleasant, our great words. We'll see the rest of our water aside for now and decide what to do with it later. Alright, well, if we need to talk to you about your forthcoming contest with Midgar Sumer. Watch from the monarch, see that worm appear different from the one we knew. From everything we've heard thus far, it seems that Midgar Sumer both hail from the stars. Two distant worlds at war with one another. As a result of that conflict, the worm was forced to gather his offspring and leave his home behind. And after evading Omega's pursuit over the course of an unimaginable journey, the father of dragons arrived here in our world. I'm assuming the entity you're to face is a younger, more vital Midgar Sumer, just as he was when Omega first encountered him. Thousands of years in the past, a formidable foe indeed. Found once at the Keeper Lake, but here. We thought I got to move our sir, but yes, I think I see your concern. To be honest, treat this the same opponents are how different they might possibly be. Certainly doesn't help matters. Make us a little surprised that isn't registered as an official test subject. Can't even use Eternals to search for the most basic information. Oh, wonderful. With that in mind, Loth, I have a proposal. I wish to leave the completion of this supplement stage entirely in your heroic hands. Around the Trailmark Festival, so you prepare to contend with Dragon, I must instead work on a strategy for our inevitable confrontation with Omega. And then, my friend, we'll put a stop to this mad machine once and for all. I'm sorry, Sid, but I doubt that. I'm fairly certain Omega shows up in later expansions, from what I've heard. Okay. Hopefully... I'm hoping that there's only 3 and not 2, but we shall see. Because I would like to get this raid done. These raids done this stream, so I continue on to patch stuff. But we shall see. and thank you, BT, for the follow. Fortunately, I didn't hear my sound alerts go off. That's annoying. Or my alerts for the raid go off, so. Actually, I think I could probably try and fix at least this alert box. Or yeah, maybe if I make the alert box slightly higher, I will hear it. Or maybe I won't. Hopefully I'm not out of luck. If I am, I just record this off camera. Or I guess play it off camera rather. There we go. I feel like I don't want to be too close to it. Oh boy. Yeah, let's get that going. Oh boy. medicine. Okay. Sure, why not? Oh, okay. I don't gotta worry about that. Alright. Okay, yep. Just gonna go into the little bubble. Nice. It's like this top. You know what? This outfit does feel like it would be a great Evercold outfit. I'm not gonna lie. Oh boy. Nice. Okay. Okay, I know the res went off that time. Dang it. Yeah, there we go. I will accept that just because. Yeah. There we go. I had a feeling it would die. My guard would go down. Before then. Insufficient inventory? Okay. Oh, I can't. Well, okay. don't need that. Oh, I can't dye this outfit. That's unfortunate. See, there we go. You know what? I can also get rid of that. Last time Victorinoth, I feel the cat breath catching my throat more than one occasion. Yeah, even as I watched the battle rage, I was struck by an old thought. Did you ever notice there was that bull between the Guardsummer and Shinru? Unlike most primers, Summer's form had no basis in any system of belief. I've heard the theory that the Summer was simply influenced by the majesty and power of the elder primal Bahamut. But now I'm beginning to think there might be another explanation. The primal took the shape of the ancestors of all dragons on Hydaelyn. The widely concept of how a dragon appears has, for centuries upon stories, been ruined depiction of Midgard-Simmer. Summoner may not have ought to imitate him specifically. Subconsciously, though, the memories alone could have guided the similarity. Not that I have any way confirming this theory, of course. Nevertheless, it's interesting that Shinru's summoning should lead us to awaken Omega. It is a strange fate when you start machines connected to Midgard-Simmer. Well, whatever else destiny has in store, you've already bested the opponent that Omega has itself failed to overcome. Defeat worthy celebration, I'd say. Oh, I told you to get rid of that. Yep. Well, I've already read this, Sid. I know I have 0 inventory slots remaining. Okay, Chocobo Style Pad. Let's just take out dyes, I guess. Oh yeah, I can't do anything with those. So, yep. And then we will. No, I'm gonna keep that. Oh, I don't need that. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of. Okay, I think I've gotten rid of all the Alexander things. Possibly not, but we'll see. Remove Omega. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Shutdown initially, all corked mirrors susceptible tests and concluded. Scarring test world system resources rerouted to primary operations. Congratulations, Alpha Group. As the last surviving test subject, you removed every challenger on your path to reach me. I too am eager to meet you better. The margin of error observed between my simulations and your practical performance against Midgard's server necessitates the rest of immediate analysis. Confirmation Internet. Prepare for ultimate hostilities, then activate the relocating device near the arena. This is it then. Tonight's power might seem armor, but I trust an old Sid. I trust an old Sid. I have a fair idea where its weakness lies. I've been working on stuff to exploit the armor. I just need a little more time to prepare. Sid? Are you okay? First things first, to make a few adjustments here like so. Alpha, do you have any of those tricks and tools left over? I want us to have as many options as possible, so let's lay our cards on the table, as it were. Do I heard some sort of gem, a couple of stones. One single card. This makes things a bit or does it? Or is it smaller? Alright, just so much me to ask. We best leave you in charge when and how to use your special tools. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. You can always follow things if you run out of tricks. Here, you should carry this as well. I filled an empty barrel with invisibility water from the kettle. It might just prove useful in the right situation. Listen to me, Alpha. Up until now, Omega has poked Protos from one mad experiment to the next. Honestly, we have no idea what might happen in there. But between us, I believe we have the knowledge and skills to prevail. If you see the chance to make a difference, I want you to take it. All you need is faith in yourself and a little courage to see it through. Right, I think should have put that device together by now. Let's head outside, shall we? Okay, just want to double check and make sure. No, looks like I haven't missed. Okay. I'll head straight back to Hogwarts Reach and collect my new toy. I do you'll need to run through a final session, so feel free to rest in town in the meantime. We'll discuss the strategy the moment I'm finished. If he only wants to follow him. Alright. Oh. Aha. Sid! Look a bit shaky there, old friend. Nero? Nero, they let you in bed, didn't they? After some the data collected from the battle between Omega and Shinru, one has led to a certain conclusion. Of all the parts tests, Sarah's burst of lightning was the one thing that pierced the machine's defenses and make it seem its power to electrical energy. Aye, all of the available evidence supports such a theory. It's like an instrumental weakness, but even Omega itself cannot fully compensate for. Yet be that as it may, I imagine she'll still shrug off shocks generated by ordinary means. Each hit with a gargantuan blast of energy. So you made that. You based off Medea's design, didn't you? The plans for the lunar transmitter? Well, my friend was establishing a connection between the transmitter and Dalamon. He invented a method for accumulating and converting energy on a vast scale. Too vast it turned out, but the technology which will the entire town may be exactly the tool we need for the task at hand. I've made my own improvements and triple-checked the calculations. On parchment, the idea is sound. Jesse has done a fine job assembling the parts. About to see a problem. What are you afraid of, Garland? I don't know. The device should give us the edge we need. 'Tis just... Whenever I look at it, I'm taken back to those dark days after the incident. I remember bodies melted by searing heat. I remember the bereaved and felt the weight of their silent accusations. I remember the Empire's remorseless response. We turned outwards in search of answers, but the inventions we create to ensure our future were used instead to destroy lives, to wage war. And that's why I fled. I came to yours and swore to only employ technology for benevolent ends. But not as ever so straightforward. Every connection I forge with the people of this realm reminds me of that fact. No! No, you cannot do this to me! We will not jump Prahatya. Selling himself off in the tomb. The malevolent act itself is a never-ending struggle against the word determined to oppose you. Oh, for goodness sake. Dang it. You can have the best of intentions and still cause hurt to yourself or others. But it is in comforting these moments that we learn the better path. How to grasp these moments of true content. But travel, you never used to powerful as tedious in perspection. Feeling our mortality, are we? Mayhap I am. I've no such hesitation as to say it was all bright and shiny innovation on a double, and later consequences be darned. Now, though, I don't mind thinking through the outcomes and taking time to produce just one rigorous test and carefully designated invention. Which is a reflection, I think, of just how much there is in this world I care about now, aside from myself. Ugh, I don't understand you at all. I suppose if anything, Omega's unfairing testing methods represent the student you once were. And if you insist that your present self is a better one, then you best prove it with that device of yours. I suppose I must. Well, it's hardly fair to compare my youth to Omega's solitary existence. I always had the second best student in class pushing me to excel. Seemed to call a sense of irritation anytime he would outscore me on the exam. I've been out of bed too long. I better go down and lie down before I fall over or vomit. Alpha, you are adorable. First off, I know you to come check out my progress, have you? Well, I'm happy to report that everything is set and ready to go. Once you're finished with restocking, repairing, or whatever is your venture, or whatever it is your adventure is doing, then we can head back to the Rift and confirm our strategy. Ooh, hang on. Try on. Well, I don't like it, but it's better than what I currently have, so exchange. And now I don't gotta worry about. And then we'll also hand over one of you. You're not occupied. There we go. Ethernet to the fringes. Alright, let's go. Watch for Jane, I think you'll agree the honor this adventure was worth the wait. This is control map set I call the Omega Jammer. It will allow you to generate console bursts of light at any point of your choosing. The effect won't disable Omega itself, of course, but it should be strong enough to not get out of its armors. I will remain here and operate the main body of the device. I want to do everything my powers in the air to ensure you road to the victor. It all comes down to this. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how to make it any more stable. perfect. Hello, Omega. Alrighty. Hey, I got out the AoE in time. Okay, well. So I don't know what I do with that. Okay, there we go. That is not what I meant to hit. Alright. Seriously? I got into the thing in time. Oh my gosh. I really don't like. Okay. want what? LB? Oh boy. Oh, come on. Yeah, I had a feeling that would end up happening. Get lucid dreaming up. Oh, come on. I just got everyone's decent amount of health too. Oh, dang it. I hit accept, there we go. There we go. Hopefully that LB paid off. Am I? Nice. Well, alright. Just curious as I say. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's the final one. I hope. You know, if it's not, well, we'll pick this up next week. What if? On the Gothic Giant, you defeated Omega, we won. And also, subject is displayed direct levels of combat capability. Character exploit opportunities to inflict unavoidable damage. No tendency for isolate errors to compatible versus effect performance. Versely, subject to launch attacks as sporadic and violence without expected force. Same phenomenon increasingly prevalent once by structural integrity reach critical levels, which will induce friendlies expected. Furthermore, degree and manner of inconsistency varies from subject to subject. Unpredictability difficult to counter. My observations similar anomalies are my battles with my ghost simmer, but the phenomenon appears even far more pronounced than weaker opponents. I understand your big analogy must include some sort of hammer function I cannot detect. Oh, come on! If we have to fight him again, I'm done. Fire demands I estimate this combat breach insufficient data. Must reassess monthly more exhaustive test and combat protocol. What in the rift? Okay, well. Return the optimal form for this experiment. Prioritizing physical reconfiguration to burn energy for interspatial maintenance, collapse, and rift. Oh yeah, wait, there's nothing outside this rift but empty space will be cast into the void. Further, minimize this factor into my determinations. The probability of hostile subjects interfering with the reconfiguring process was unacceptably high. Acknowledge your valid test subjects, but you're not irreplaceable. Once my resume build is complete, I will send Alpha to lure in new models. Testing will continue. Ending communications. Yeah! You're slaying away. We're being drawn away. Run, Lil, run! Come on, come on! No! Don't tell me stop! That's okay. Interspatial domain resources cut by 82%. Enter in dormant mode. Communication on a memory scan. Wow, target may go through departure from planetary atmosphere confirmed. Presence of seven distinct life forms detected in close vicinity. Irrelevant. So indicates no change in existence or active. Commence in pursuit. Wow, distance to target increase in velocity is sufficient to match memory contained catalyst velocity increase achieved. Overall distance maintained at 96%. Asteroid belt clear, repair and damage, and continue pursuit. Performance is 72% failing. His tail feathers! Lost local interface assignment sought to reconnect contact. Permission directive until communication. Slower performance at 59%. Systems of failure, fucking coordinates lost. I love how they're just giving us the lore here. Meanwhile, they're making Alpha run for his life. That's great. Core adaptations require repeat until enable rediscovery to return route. Mission directive unchanged. Current damage 33%. Center Baron Star, Passing Vortex, Passing Dying Star, no single check to no response. All you need is faith yourself, full of courage to see it through. FIL. Alright, lost us the cards to core on planet. Interesting, that's redacted. Wow, your home ending stands functional as a side. Excellent just follow alpha group subjects perish from the rift construct. It unavoidable that there was a magnitude of the kind, the next spirit will go forward as planned. Such pretension is a waste of energy. This does not aid you in executing your assigned tasks. Just as I pursue my directives, so must you fulfill your role. Purpose justifies our existence. Huh? No way. Intrusion detected. Ah, thanks, Alpha. That was some marathon. Now, who was saying our fire companion here was obsolete? He put his tools to work even as the rift began to crash. Strength goes down and turned us invisible. Also, he could bring you a little surprise. But he had to keep it quiet or you would realize it's fine. He had to trust that we were still going along, even as he ran for the endless freezing void. Want to test us, Omega. So let the experiment begin. Dang it. Gosh, dang it. Illogical. Alpha has no reason to take such action. How do you continue to defy my projections? Error, insufficient data. Adjust an experimental protocol. I will engage you in battle now. I must have my answers. Huh? Oh, Flying in the stars to provide you with the new level of inside you with the alarm battling set your mortality. We'll show you how weaklings fight. Knowledge you not practice this way, the more I live for you, the stronger I will become. Closer the distant scars will grow. Commands the final experiment. Testing will continue until I unlock the nature of your anomalous strength. Yep, okay. Fine. Okay. I lied. We gotta finish this now. I can't. I do not. Yep, okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh! And now it's a girl. Okay. Yes, it would make sense though, Megan would be gender neutral. Yep. I feel like we shouldn't be able to hit Omega with transforming. But okay. Okay, I almost died there. Oh, okay, we're over here. Dang it. Oh boy. Okay. okay. There's just too many things going on at that same moment. Oh no, we lost. We're both dead. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Red Mage. Yeah, we got it. Yep, merge your guys' selves back together. Alright, well. I think everyone's gone now. Finally. Perfect. Alright, leave duty. Oh, Omega. Failure defeated. One dare I send you to simulate your strength? But your justice serves a logical purpose. You're incomprehensible as these mortals, but you do not fight them. How have you become them? Like them? Omega is always seeing us, the answer you search for. Is our heart, our spirit, the imaginable strength of one's soul. It is not a quality that can be measured or acquired for any amount of analytical combat. Instead of fighting against us, you might have learned more by standing with us, just as Alpha did. Heart, you speak of something more than what beats in your chest. Inconsistent, immeasurable factor behind your victories. Megars are hard to play too, but such unpredictable potential was never part of my design. Protection. Had I integrated this conflict, how powerful would I have become? Strong enough to return? Hey Omega, I'm afraid it doesn't work like that. It was a long and lonely path you traveled to arrive here. To return across the vast system alone, anyone with a spirit to break would find the journey more difficult, not less so. I see. I think I understand. The Wraith is destabilizing. Forsake me for a fool. I had a plan past Sophia and Omega. Wraith? Gee, Fluff Alpha, hold on, we're coming. Oh, Wraith Falger? Wraith, and this is with them on the back of the huge dragon. Her Wraith Falger! The Garcera says to rescue. Yo, let's go. Explanations can wait. Cop on quick. Well, off we go. That's the second time you have saved me, Horace Felder, was it? Or thanks. You pulled us out of a tight spot indeed. Spare me thy pleasantries, Merle. I got let my wing the request of my sire. Ah, so my dear summer has been watching over us. I would dare give thanks to him as well. His intervention allowed us to continue our battle and furthermore remove the threat of Omega from this world, from all worlds. In all the long centuries of my existence, this marketh the first occasion my father asked me a boon. A gift of gratitude and mayhap of atonement for those who have faced a deadly foe he left behind. Will you remain in slumber? 'Tis a likely, little one. What is but a fleeting respite for my sorrow might last longer than a creature's lifetime. But let not thy heart be troubled. Even in a dream, he doth keep his mind eye upon the page of the star. He possesseth of remarkable devotion is perhaps the closest word in the tongue of men. His love is as boundless as the sea of stars, across which he carried his unhatched brood. It did sustain him even as their arduous journey exhausted the fire in his mane, and when he at last arrived upon Heidelin, a sanctuary for his children, did he form with this land an unreplaceable bond. Enough, I have spoken overmuch, but I will praise your victory, as my Charlie would wish were he here. I can't believe it. I was never expected Ray's Falger to show. Well, I could add being rescued by a great arm to the list of things I didn't expect to happen today. You'll get used to it. It was fortunate Ray's Falger agreed to come for us. We had to defeat Omega and a pause, of course, but I much prefer to be alive to celebrate the deed. No, I'm glad we got you out of there. I don't know what we would have done if Race Falger hadn't come along. Such way to be what it was. Hitch and I came out to Nolan to see if we could lend your hand. Trojans or the damned. That's when we saw the Aether bubbling like a hot water pot. Just as we were debating whether or not we should jump in, the burly stony dragon flew down to explain the anomaly. Then he offered us a ride. And the rest you already know. Jesse will be relieved to hear that Omega's gone and you all are safe. I say we head straight back to Rogler's Reach and let everyone know the good news. Just are required to empty on. Welcome back, Wolf. Sure, first to be reckoned with. If there's ever another Omega, I'd wager I'll skip the experience to get straight for generations in the lacrim of you. Yeah, I can see that happening. Not that I want that to happen. Besides, I don't think anyone can truly mimic your unique strengths. You're a one-of-a-kind hero. So does this mean we don't need to worry about Omega's monsters invading our world anymore? I hope this creation stands along with the rift itself. If Omega took be a weaver, that particular capacity before it. We'll strike a killing blow, of course, but we never would have made it to that point without everyone's hard work and support. Once again, I'm sincerely grateful to be surrounded by such wonderful colleagues. I'm not to spoil the moment, Chief, but the Alliance leaders are anxious to learn of Omega's fate. When every save has bound for a report, we can very well ignore them. How much do you mean to tell them? How much indeed? All of it. When it comes to a threat of Omega's magnitude, we have a duty to reassure allies that the world's not come to an end. The best way to do that is to report every last detail. That's surprising, Chief. I was almost certain you wanted to muddy the waters to prevent knowledge of this technology falling into our own hands or something similar. I doubt anyone else at our particular server would even believe the chill. Experiments taking place in a rift between dimensions, facing off against villains created from history or legend, battling godlike beings from other worlds. And even some ambitious fellow schemed to build an Omega of his own. Now you're referred as a far beyond our reach that terrible weapons don't start a distant realm. Right, you heard the Chief. We missed our chance on the front lines, but there's plenty of work left to be done. Round up everyone in the Senate and I'll get moving on those reports. Don't forget to contact our people still out in the field. Thank you, Jesse. I'll leave things in your capable. That's the fast master got on there to get as part of the support team as well. Wolf did all the fighting. Alpha did all that running, but surely you have energy to spare. Who exactly did you expect to sign off on those official reports? And even without that little chore, you have the pile of other company tests that's grown high to an Aurochs while you've been tending to this whole Omega business. Most importantly, isn't there someone else you should be sharing this victory with? I should probably head over to the infirmary right away. Yeah, well, you should take a well-earned rest. I don't think there's a way to properly reward you for what I accomplished, but I'll see what we can do. I'm just glad to have everyone back in one piece. Take care of yourself, Lois. Where are your plans now, Alpha? The Mega Gun, you're your own chocobo now. You can do whatever you want, anything at all. Want to go outside? Did you have someplace in mind? Come on, get the lava blaze moving, or I'll leave without you. Well, on my way. Seeing as to see what those reaches are, shall we go unlock? Sure, we'll finish this up and then we'll be done. You have the infirmary in mind. You're not here. No, Chief. He said he needed time away for recuperation, and then he left. Recuperation? He was supposed to be more troubling him than he went on. He asked me to give you this. Is this a receipt for payment? And it covers the cost of fallen animals, additional machine parts, and one supplemental reference publications. Expenses incurred in the upgrade Magitek Armor Regarda, funds spent on idle research and enforced cultivation. Oh, it puts a large sum listed as gradually for expensive service rendered. The entire amount was charged in your name, Master Garland. Find him! I want everyone searching for you right now! Everyone! Oh, no. Come on. It made sense it's not one purpose price. So just to pay my resume of some melancholy. Alright. I was much closer than that, but oh well. Oh well, what are you two up to? Taking insights where you and by the looks of things are eager to venture a little further afield. Well, if Flip has no problem with it, then I just don't go too far at all, alright? Okay, enough of Star Alpha, but we're all a little too busy to show you around the fringes right now. I'm not sure about sending you out there alone. And think about this world is completely new to Alpha, and he's done so travel far back between the region and beyond. But his head is filled with questions and curiosity. He doesn't want to be taken along. Look, he wants to go on an adventure. Alpha's not some helpless chick, Biggs. He's starting you and me. I wish I was half as brave. He should be allowed to... So I'm gonna talk to the chief about this. You're employees, so there are some rules we have to follow. I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm willing to admit the witch has a point. But as I said, we've got important jobs to care of. The chief concluded. Can you wait a little longer? Well, if you mind keep out of company until we get back, I promise we'll be quick. Sorry to keep you waiting. My desk was covering paperwork, but we've managed to clear away the most pressing matters. Now then, Alpha, I hear your heart's set on a journey of some kind? On the other hand, it's something I like to encourage. Exploring Trevor, I think the experience would be good for him. Despite Meg's power, its perception to learn was hobbled by his own directives. Alpha, on the other hand, is free to grow as he pleases. Very well, but as the chief engineer of Garland Ironworks, I hereby grant you unlimited leave to pursue personal research. Travel far and wide, take everything these lands have to offer, but do come back when you're ready. I'd hate to lose such a valuable employee. Alpha, I'll miss you so much. Be careful out there, if anyone seems suspicious, you stay away from them, even if they offer you treats. And make sure you greet folks with a cheerful kill. They might not understand you, but at least they'll know you mean them no harm. I'm sure you make no friends at that time. You just be yourself, you hear me? What is this? We forgot to shut down. This is the Model Omega that Wedge and I were working on. Built it while we were resting, thinking it might be useful to figure out strategies or some not much use. George, you Alpha, take care. Thank you, Lilith. I'm off to see the world. Hope I miss? That's right, the actor never allowed you to understand it before. It's just no module, but assume the absence of souls will prevent you from hearing Alpha's voice in the process, then it doesn't follow that the reason you hear it. Does it not follow that the reason you hear it now is? Alright, well, a miracle. It explains the sudden urge to travel. For a newborn soul, this world is brimming with unseen wonders. Oh, I'm so happy for him. I'm sure everything will go fine. least you're not gonna kidnap him, right? So our journey begins. I almost envy you, Alpha. So many new things for you to discover. Like, what terrible morals can I trouble my old friend with next? Oh, that's great. Okay, how long are we gonna watch Alpha and Omega model run? Oh. Oh, okay. So we're just, okay. Alrighty, give me my Alpha flesh or whatever it is. Hope Alpha enjoys it. So much danger out there for one little chunk about. I'm sure we'll be fine, and dwelling on such is not productive in the least. I'm fixing that opportunity. You're a long way, but we trade in the coffers to fund your expedition. But why settle for climate? You can have the latest automation technology. You're right. We were gifting you a premium mammoth, the one of a kind master for or merchandise copies, constructed for a pound art, but it's probably present to you the Clockwork Alpha. Of course. When you bring it out on a travels may remind you of the real Alpha along some distance guide. Just the thought of it brings a smile to my face. That and the free advertising. Alright, here's the other orchestration scroll. I think that's it. Okay, I'm gonna summon Alpha. Oh, hang on. Fun. Oh, wonderful. Cool. Oh, nice. Alright, and now, what I actually wanted. There we go. Added in amongst the faves. Oh, and oh yeah. Adorable. So glad we get one. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be it. for the stream. Yeah, so glad we are done with it. I did enjoy it. It's just not what I Gotham Knights. Yeah.